Hey you guys! Happy Valentine's Day! I hope you guys had a festive holiday. I hope you got laid and had some good food and maybe had some chocolate covered fruit somewhere. Who knows? I don't. But what I do know is I had a damn good holiday. You know what I mean? But no, like seriously, we didn't do shit. I walked to the store. I got my boyfriend a card from our dogs. I even wrote it, like, because I'm so cute. I even wrote, like, with my left hand. And then I woke him up, and he opened it. He ate his Reese's that I got him. And we had some fun. And then we're going to celebrate this weekend, because Friday's payday. And we don't really have any money right now. So if you had dinner and all that, nice dinner and all that, whoa, then good job. I'll be doing it this weekend. Anyways, moving on. So not only was it Valentine's Day, but it was also the premiere for Bad Girls Club 17! Duh! East Coast versus West Coast! And I actually really enjoyed it. I really liked this episode. Normally, the first episodes always bore me because, I mean, who are we kidding? I do my research pre-season. Why? Because I have no life. And so I'm like all up to date already with the girls by the casting special. Like I know what they're about. I have a good idea of who they are. I got a good idea of what goes down in the house. So I kind of already have like, I keep up to date. Okay. So by the casting special, I already pretty much know who I like, who I dislike. Now the first episode is always the intro where they slow motion walk and they all love each other. And this one was no different. Everybody was like, oh my god, you look so cute! Which everyone did, except for Francesca. I don't know what the hell happened with her and her outfit, but she looked cute. Do not get me wrong. I think she's absolutely adorable. I love her. She's definitely one of my top 3 favorites by far. But that outfit was not flattering. I'm sorry. It wasn't flattering at all. But it went with her look. It was cute. I just thought it was really baggy in the side. I don't know. But, hey girl, if you're watching this, whatever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat, you're adorable. I love you. And I loved her attitude about everything. She just wants to have fun. And those are the girls that I love. I love the ones that are just like there to get drunk, fall over, and have a good time. And those usually end up being some of my favorites. So Shay, her outfit kind of was like, oh, I don't know if I like this. And then towards the, like, end of it, I was like, okay, I think I like it. Like, the bra with the fur. That's not really my style, but I thought she looked really cute. I loved her boots. Kiana looked great. I loved her outfit. Sayyora's hot as fuck. Like, there's no arguing that. And I think I don't know, I just think that she looked great. Who else? Kiera? She kept introducing herself as Key Marie, so I think her name's Kiera. She looked cute. Seven looked she's hot. Like, I don't even know. She is a sexy ass bitch and she knows it, and I love that. But yeah, so the first episode was interesting. Some of the drama that went down basically all started because Susan, who's married, she told Sayyora while they were getting ready or whatever it was, that she's married. And by the way, I love the fact that Susan is like, yeah, I'm a hoe. I think it's funny. Good for you, girl. You do the damn thing. But yeah, she told Sayyora that she was married, and she said, Sayyora was like, well, are you faithful? And then Susan was like, absolutely not. Like, girl, you do it. Like, I love that. I love it when a hoe is proud of being a hoe. Like, it makes me happy. Because it's like, just be yourself. If you're a hoe, then it is what it is. Like, I love you for loving that about yourself. So, Susan, that is a good way to get onto my favorites list. But yeah, then, Sayyora, she then went to Shay and kind of told her that Susan was married and that she said that she's absolutely not faithful and all of that. And then somewhere along the line, everybody else found out, but I don't recall them ever showing Sayyora telling them all. I'm pretty sure Sayyora had just told Shay. But I could be wrong. I don't remember. I only watched it once. I thought that my motherfucking TV was recording it, but it wasn't. So now I have 3 viewings of the damn casting special. Like, why are you going to record the casting special 3 damn times and not the new episode? Like, but yeah, so that's where all the drama started. And Kiana and Kiana and what the fuck is, oh, Kiana and Kiera, fuck, ugh, I hate their names. Kiana and Kiera were pretty damn vocal about how they didn't like the fact that Susan was married and proud of being unfaithful and all of that. They ended up going to the club, and Susan, you know, she was talking to a dude, and Kiana and Kiera were kind of like side-eyeing her, like, I thought you were married, blah, blah, blah. Kiana and Kiera made it very clear that they did not approve of Susan being married, but having side people. Like, they made it very clear, and Kiana was like, you know, it's fine if you're with your boyfriend, but when you're married, that's like, you're bringing God into it and all of that shit. And I was just like, oh my god, like, shut the fuck up. Like, damn. And it was just so annoying. Like, I just, you know. I did think it was funny as hell, though, when Kiera, when Kiera was falling down those stairs. Like, that is some shit I would do for sure. I have done. I usually rate if it was a good night or not by how many times I've fallen. So, it must have been a damn good night for her, because she fell like crazy. Like, that was, it looked like it hurt. She went down like 20 steps. So the next day comes, and the girls go to lunch with Susan, and Susan kind of explains a little bit more about her marriage, about how, you know, she got married to date and all that stuff, that it was on the whim kind of thing, that his, you know, religion, he's Muslim, that they don't approve of sex, you know, outside of marriage and all of that. And I get it. I understand. Like, you know, you do you. But at the same time, marriage is a serious thing, and I feel like you'd got to be kind of like cuckoo to just do that, like, for that one thing. Like, I don't know. But at the same time, I believe she's only 21, which is crazy. Her and Francesca do not look as old as they say they are to me. I thought they were older. But we all do stupid shit when we're young, and it is what it is. But anyway, so that's when Shay goes to Kiana and Kiera, who were not at the lunch because they were cleaning and whatever, unpacking. And she tells them that it wasn't exactly how Sayyora had said, that she, you know, basically explaining to them. And that pissed Kiera off, I guess. And it was just a weird, like, I don't know. Like, they're all pissed because Sayyora told Shay that she's married, but didn't go into full detail about Susan's situation. And Sayyora she didn't go up to her and be like, oh my god, girl, she's married. No, she had asked Shay. She said, did you know that Susan's married? Like, which I understand. Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll be like, did you know that? Because I didn't know that. Like, that's crazy. But this show is so fucking edited. Who knows how things really go down? Like, you just never know. Okay. And so that night they go out, right? And they're partying it up. They're having a damn good time. And Sayyora, because one of the bucket lists, you know, I talked about in my previous video, how this season there's like some bucket list, and you get points and stuff for each task you do. East Coast already got like 6 points or something like that for kissing another roommate. I don't know. And so one of them was, you know, have a stranger give you $100 or some shit like that. And Sayyora, she accomplished it. That's what she was doing. She got a $100 bill from a stranger at the club. And Kiera was side-eyeing the shit out of her. She's like, why do we have these ugly-ass dudes in our section? Susan, you're married, you're an adulterer, all this shit, and it was just crazy to me listening to her talk about it. Like, calm down. She was doing a task. Susan, it's her fucking life. Like, just stop. Like, I'll never understand why other girls in the Bad Girls Club get pissed when another girl brings a dude over. Like, just because you think he's ugly and basic does not mean that she has to automatically think the exact same way. But, I mean, I also understand the fact that it's their private section or whatever it is, their table. So, but it was one dude, it was for a millisecond. And Susan, it's her life. If she wants to be a hoe, she can be a hoe. But, you know, whatever. I just thought that shit was annoying. And then, so they're in the car, they're coming back, and how does it get brought up? Someone talks about her marriage and says something, and then that's when Kiera and Kiana and even Shay just, like, lose it. They're like, because Susan was like, don't talk about my marriage. And they were like, Sayyora's the one that said everything. Sayyora, the only thing that we know is come out of Sayyora, and Sayyora this, and bleh. And Sayyora was like, okay, like, where the fuck is this coming from? Like, I'm confused, you know? And I gotta say, I kind of felt the same way. I was like, whoa. Like, calm down. She just said not to, like, and then, so they get home, and Sayyora tries talking to Susan and explaining herself and apologizing, and she was being a woman about it. She was apologizing. She's like, look, I'm sorry. I did say something, and I apologize. I prejudged you. Blah, blah, blah. And there goes Kiera, right? Kiera walking by, and she's like, she's lying. She's lying. You know, and then she's like, Susan, I defended you. Remember that? I defended you. No, you did not, okay? You 100% did not defend her. In fact, you said that she was an adulterer and saying shit about how bringing God into it and all this shit. So no, you did not defend her in any capacity. And so Sayyora gets up to try to say, when did you defend her? Pretty much what I was asking. And, you know, she was definitely walking up aggressive for sure. Like, there's no question there. Was she gonna do something? I don't think so. I think that she's just drunk, walking aggressive. But Kiana thought that she was gonna do something, so she shoved the shit out of her. And I'm not even kidding. It looked like she shoved her from California to New York. She got her ass good. Like, she went flying. And it was pretty funny, I thought. I still think it's pretty funny. Like, she shoved the shit out of her. I love it when a girl gets a good shove. But yeah, and that's pretty, oh my god. And then, this is ridiculous. So, I don't really know what Sayyora was thinking, but she ended up putting like rice or something, rice-a-roni, in one of the clothing drawers. And oh my god, forbid. Oy vey. Kiera, right? Kiera? Yeah. Kiera was just, she was not having it. She was pissed. She was like, why would you do that? And Sayyora was like, well, because there was no more room in the damn kitchen. And then she's like, oh, well, that's not where it goes. And then Sayyora was like, oh, well, it was an accident, or no. And then Sayyora was like, well, I will go and move it, okay? And then she's like, okay, but that's not the kitchen. And then she was like, well, I said I was going to go move it. And that's pretty much how it went. And this was before they went to the club the second night or whatever it was. So it's just been all kinds of over the, like, ugh. And I don't know, I really like, I like episodes like that when they're like that. But yeah, I thought it was a really good episode. I still really liked Sayyora. Oh! And the opening fight was some fight between Sayyora and Kiera. Sayyora had company over, and I guess Kiera came home, and she's like, why is their company still over? This is, what time is it? It's time for guests to leave. Meh, meh. And Sayyora was annoyed, and she's like, what's the problem? What's the problem? And basically it just ended up with Sayyora and, I mean, Kiera popped Sayyora pretty damn good. But yeah, it ended up with a little scuffle between the two. It wasn't that great of a fight. I feel like there's going to be better fights. Like, that one wasn't very good. They both sucked at fighting in that one. So I don't know. I don't fucking know. Either which way, what I do know is Sayyora is still my favorite. I actually really like Susan a lot, so she's definitely in my second favorite. And I love the fact that she's Mexican. I'm not Mexican, but I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban, so I have that Latina love. And, yeah, Kiera is definitely my least favorite. No question there. She's 100% my least favorite as of now. It could change next episode. I need to remind everybody that, like every single video. My opinions on the girls can and will probably change with the next episode. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not lying. I'm doing none of that. So, I say that Kiera is my least favorite now, but she could easily become my number one in the next episode. Who knows? But as of right now, she's definitely my least favorite. I feel like she's gonna be that bitch who just has something to say over everything, and it's so annoying. Like, she kept saying, oh, you know, my West girl, you know, they're not repping the West Coast properly, or all that shit. And it's like, oh, okay, I didn't know you were the queen of the West Coast, Kiera. I did not know that you are the one who determines how the West Coast should be repped. Like, no, I'm sorry. No, that is not how it works. Because if anything, I'd rather the West Coast be represented with hoes than a bitch who just has a problem with every little thing that anybody does. Like, I'd rather people think that the West Coast is full of a bunch of hoes than mad bitches, mad chicks who just get angry over, like, ugh. And you know who she reminds me of? If Kayla and Whitney from Bad Girls Club 3 were to fuck and have a baby, it would be Kiera to me. That's how I feel right now. Like, and I'm sure a lot of you guys disagree. I'm sure. That's fine. This is just how I am interpreting things, in my opinion, and all of that fun jazz. I'm about ready for Kiana to switch sides, because I want to like you, Kiana. Can you hurry up and be friends with the others now? Like, but, you know, we'll see. 7's hot, though. There is no lying there. 7 is a bad bitch. Like, she's sexy as hell. Girl, 7, like, hey. 7 is a 10. I'm so funny. I really thought that one of the girls were going to say something like that. Like, I kind of thought that Shay would be like, oh my god, 7. She's a 10. But nobody did. I was like, oh, come on, guys. Like, stupid jokes. Come on. You know. But I'm just so funny. But yeah, so the episode was pretty damn all over the place, but I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure I'm missing a few things that I just forgot, but it is what it is. Either which way, I have a feeling that I just have a feeling that I already know what this season's going to be about. It looks like it is going to be just Sayyora 7 and Kiera. I almost called her Kiana again. It's going to be those three, just like, it's just going to be all about them this season. I already know. So, yeah. Anyways, let me know in the comment section what you thought about the episode. Who is your favorite? Who is your least favorite? You guys know the drill. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Liking is important. And yeah. Tonight is also the premiere of the Battle of the Ex-Besties, and Danny, Victor, and Judy from Bad Girls Club 17, from Bad Girls Club 7, is going to be on it, and I can't decide if I want to watch it. I would literally only be watching it for those two. So let me know in the comment section if it's good or if it's stupid. Yeah, because I don't want to waste my time on no bullshit that is stupid. Anyways, like I said, let me know what you thought. Comment, like, subscribe, all that fun shit. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!